Today, we're gonna go over a review of a bourbon that I've been looking for a while, and we're gonna taste it off against something else, so stay tuned. We're gonna talk about, taste, and review Redwood Empire Devil's Tower. Oh, I'm excited. You know I am. Let's go! Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for getting me over that 2,500 hump. I swear, it took forever, but I know we could do it with you guys' help. Thank you so much. We went over on the birthday stream, and then after the birthday stream, I lost like 15 subscribers, which was weird. So yeah, so we were still under by like 3 or 4 people still. But then finally we got over that hump, and now we're like, I think we're at 25, 15 over right now. So yeah, over 15 people. So that was great. And I only have you guys to thank you. So be on the lookout. I am gonna put some information out about that live stream where we're gonna celebrate 2,500 subscribers, and I'm gonna be giving away some bottles, so stay tuned for that. What are we doing today? Well, I was gifted a bottle for my birthday, and shout out to Matt Acton. You are the man. I appreciate you, Matt. This was awesome, and I've been hitting this hard. I've taken it to bottle shares, had people taste it, and that's what you're supposed to do with your bourbon, right? But he was able to get me this Redwood Empire Devil's Tower. He asked me what was I looking for now in 2024, and this is one of the ones that I told him that I was going to be looking for. This isn't released in my area. I don't think I've seen it, although 1 or 2 stores might have it. I've seen the Foggy Burl or whatever it's called. That's the American single malt, but I didn't see this one. Now, you could order it online, and I think that's what Matt did. But you know you gotta pay shipping. So I was trying to find it here locally, but thanks to Matt, he was able to get this for me. So if you don't know, this is part of their High Rye Bourbon, right? And Redwood Empire has a Blue Rye, a bourbon, they have a rye, they have some bottled in bonds, they have a lot of stuff, guys. So if you don't know Redwood Empire, I suggest that you go and try some of their stuff out. It's cheap and it's good. That's the whole thing. So this is definitely one that I wanted to try. Now this is a high rye. So what does that mean? It has a high concentrate on the mash bill of rye. This is 51% corn, 45% rye. Yeah, that's high. Considering the fact that you just have to be over 50 to be considered a bourbon, right? Because the majority of the mash bill needs to be corn, right? But this being up there at 45, that's a very high rye, right? And then it has 2% wheat, 2% malt. Now this is 99 proof, and it says it's batch number 1, which makes me think there's gonna be more batches of this. So this is toasted and charred number 3, and I think the chars go up to like number 5. So let's pour this out. So that was kind of squeaky, didn't really like that, but let that not be an issue for this bottle, because I still want to taste it, right? And I have been tasting it, so I want to tell you guys what I think about it, right? So right off the bat, you do see that it's a pretty good color. You know, it's not too light, it's not too dark. It's sticking to the glass pretty good. That's not bad. Like, it's not really running down too much, so it makes me think that it's not watery, right? Now, how does this compare? Well, I don't know, first off, if this is something that they're gonna keep doing, because it says small lot series over here, right? And then it tells you a story. This is Redwood National Park is home to more than 45% of the remaining old growth coastal redwoods on Earth. Deep within this forest is the Devil's Tower, named after the striking monument in Wyoming. It rises 340 feet into the sky. And that's what I like about Redwood Empire. They kind of keep everything with like the trees and the national parks and basically saving these like redwoods, right? So that is pretty cool. You know, there's something behind that, right? So let's go in for a smell and a taste. So I'm definitely tasting or smelling berries, some caramel, some vanilla, maybe some maple. I always think that I was gonna smell a lot of rye here, but I'm not, right? You do smell some baking spices, but it's not like that like rye-ness that you get from a rye, which is good because, you know, I don't really like rice. Now let's go in for a taste. Cheers. So you're getting like some fruits in the background, maybe some cherries, some strawberries, some blueberries, some raisins and plums. And it's like candied cherry, right? And you know, I'm liking that because I hate the medicinal cherry one. You are getting those baking spices. You're getting a lot of vanilla, a little bit of oak, and then some caramel and brown sugar. That's like thick, right? You definitely get that. I'm really digging this taste. And for it being a high rye, you hardly get that like rye-ness, right? Which is right up my wheelhouse, right? I don't like rye. So I can stand a little bit of rye spice, but if it's gonna be basically rye, I'm probably tapping out. But this does a good mixture. Now, is it amazing? No, it's pretty good. You know, it's interesting. And I think that was the word that we threw around when I took it to the bottle share, and I actually popped it at that bottle share. But now that it's gotten a lot of licks in it and some air, it opened up pretty freaking good. Because I will tell you that at the beginning, I couldn't get all of these tastes, right? All of these notes. But now that basically halfway gone, it opened up pretty good. So I am digging this. So thank you to Matt for this. This is really good. Let's go in for another taste. That is pretty good. That is pretty freaking good. Okay, let me take a little bit of this. Hold on. So I think they're about even. All right, so what I want to do now is, because this is something new, how does this compare to something old around the same proof that they had? So here we have Grizzly Beast. This is also from Redwood Empire. This is bottled and bond, so it's 100 proof, so it's 1 proof point off, right? But then this is less rye, because there's only 23% rye, 7% wheat, and 4% barley, and 66% corn. So this is also, this is batch 2, by the way, and this is from spring 2017. This one doesn't say when it's from, but I'm assuming winter 2024. But we have them both here. So we have Devil's Tower in B, and we have Grizzly Beast in C. So let's pour these around. Let me go in for a drink on both of them and see which one I pick better, right? Because Grizzly Beast is about 80 bucks. Redwood Empire, Devil's Tower is about $100, like $90 to $100. So how does this stack up against Grizzly Beast? And I'll tell you what I think about Grizzly Beast in a couple of minutes. So let me shake these around and then we'll see. Fast forwarding. All right, so we switched them around. And now we're gonna go in for a taste, right? So I have one on my right, I have one on my left. We're gonna start with my right because I am a righty, so this is gonna be glass number 1 all the way on the right. So let's go to it. Cheers. That is spicy. It's a lot of like baking spices and maybe even pepper spice, like hitting you like straight on. The spice is a little too much, I think, and it's a little bit more ethanol than what I like, but it's not bad. You're getting a lot of like cherry notes, but it's kind of like on the cusp of medicinal and candied, right? Which you guys know, I don't really like medicinal cherries. It's not bad overall. You're getting that caramel, you're getting some oak. It's not bad. So let me go to the one on the left and glass number 2. Cheers. So this one's more around that candy cherry. I am getting a little bit of medicinal cherries now. But I am getting like more like maple syrup and caramel and vanilla out of this. They're very similar, I will say. They are sort of similar. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I dislike one of them, but I will tell you that I liked glass number 2, or the one on my left, a lot better than glass number 1. So yeah, that's the one that I would pick. Glass number 2, the glass on my left, the second one that I just tasted. So let's go and see what it is. So there you go. So this is Devil's Towers, guys. Devil's Tower. It was B. It was glass number 2. And yeah, I definitely like it a lot better than Grizzly Beast. So here's the deal with me and Grizzly Beast. It wasn't really my jam, right? It's okay, but for 80 bucks, I was like, man, I don't know if I really like this like that. But so if I compare it to Grizzly Beast, Redwood, why do I keep saying Redwood Empire? Devil's Tower knocks it out the park, right? So would I pay that extra 10 bucks for Devil's Tower? Hell yes. I think that's a good one, and I think it opened up perfectly. So I would pick the Devil's Tower a whole bunch of times more than the Grizzly Beast, but that's just my palate, you know? So how would I score this Redwood Empire? I like it, guys. I think, and by the way, I'm a Redwood Empire fan. So how would I score this Devil's Tower? I would say 3.3 palm trees. You know, it's not like out of this world, like, oh my God, but it's not bad, right? It definitely does have some interesting notes, and it's an interesting blend. And I am actually glad that Matt was able to purchase this for me. So I appreciate you, man. And quite honestly, I might actually buy another one when this is done, right? Because I did like this one. When this is done, the Grizzly Beast, yeah, I'm not buying another. But I would actually buy another Devil's Tower. So take that how you will. Let me know, have you tasted Devil's Tower? What are your thoughts on it? Comment below. And have you tasted Grizzly Beast? What are your thoughts on it? Comment below as well. Because I don't really like Grizzly Beast too much. But this Devil's Tower, I do like it. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Please do me some favors. Please subscribe, because we still need help. Now that we passed 2,500, I want to get to 10,000, right? I want to get to 10,000. But first, we're going to get to 5,000, right? That's the next goal. 5,000 subscribers. Ooh. And you better know that I'm going to do something big for that one. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let me know. Comment below. Please like or dislike this video. Again, subscribe and check out the Patreon in the description. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please do me the favors that I just asked of you. And, well, I'm gonna keep enjoying this Devil's Tower. And actually, I'm gonna mix them together, see how that goes. But I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.